So, my dear friends, we'll see the last philosopher who is Ludwig Wittgenstein, the linguistic philosopher. He speaks about the language, right? He wrote one book that is Tractatus Logos Philosophicus. He wrote it in the year 1921, then it was translated in the year 1922 in English, right? So, in that book, he speaks about the picture theory of language. Now, what is this picture theory of language? According to Ludwig Wittgenstein, he says that language are the picture of reality. Language pictures the reality, right? Further, he says the world is represented by the thoughts which are expressed in language, right? So, the thoughts are in our mind, and these thoughts are expressed in language, and language pictures the reality, right? If I think of tree, and when I say there is a tree, that means I think of tree in my mind, right? Then these thoughts I'm expressing in language, and language is representing the tree, that there is a tree, right? So according to Ludwig Wittgenstein, he says in his famous theory, that is uh, picture theory of language, in that he says the world is represented by thoughts, and these thoughts are expressed in language. So language is the picture of reality, right? So he says that whatever we say, it must be said in clearly so that it may pictures the reality. And also he says there are some realities which are known as metaphysical realities. And these metaphysical realities, are not pictured. The language cannot picture the metaphysical realities, and therefore these metaphysical realities are not included in language. So metaphysical realities are excluded in language. We cannot talk about the metaphysical realities, right? Because metaphysical realities are not pictured. We cannot, we can think of metaphysical reality, but the language, when we express it in a statement or in a proposition, they cannot picture the metaphysical realities. And therefore Ludwig, he says that metaphysical realities are not pictured, and therefore the metaphysical realities are excluded in the language. And furtherly he says that it is better for us to keep quiet if we do not know, like we do not know about the metaphysical realities. So when we talk about the metaphysical realities, this it seems like nonsense. It seems like meaningless statement, because metaphysical realities are not pictured through the language, right? They are not pictured in language. Therefore it is better for us, if you do not know about the metaphysical realities, we must be keep quiet. It is better for us to keep quiet. So this is the idea of Ludwig Wittgenstein. And also he speaks about little bit more on his language, right? He says, something becomes, he says that meanings depend on the use of words and sentences in many different circumstances, right? Again, once more I say, the meanings depend on the use of words and sentences in any other circumstances. So the meaning is dependent on the placement of words and sentences in different circumstances. Now let us try to understand it by example. If I say watch out or look out, it does not mean watch out and look out means to see something outside. right? Watch out, it does not mean that you have to take out your head out of the window and you have to see. See the word how it is used in the different circumstances. Here watch out or look out, it means be aware, be careful, right? So here he says that the meanings are dependent on the placement of words and sentences in different circumstances. As I said, watch out, it does not mean that you have to take your head outside of the window and you have to see. Watch out means here it is used to be aware, to be alert. So this is the main philosophical idea on language, right? This is the main philosophical idea of Ludwig Wittgenstein on language. Hope you understood it.